Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be going over PvP basics. Now, when I say we're going over PvP basics, I am fairly new to the game. I'm not someone who's played a lot of Guild Wars in the past, but I will share with you the information on PvP that I have learnt so far in my own journey, and hopefully that will help you guys out as well. So first things first, how do we get into the PvP lobby? Now, there is a PvP lobby, and that is up here on these two swords. You press those two swords and this PvP home tab comes up. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to click here where the two swords are over the heart. It says enter PvP lobby. Press that, and there we go, Heart of the Mists. This is where we're going into the PvP lobby. Okay, so here we are. We're in the Eat Your Black Wings Out My Face. Okay, so we are in the PvP lobby area right here. So first things first, let's have a look at some of the basic things that you can do. Now, your first question would be, what level do I have to be in order to access this area? The answer to that is, as far as I'm aware, level 1. You can literally get a level 1 character, brand new character, and come straight in and not have to worry about anything. Alright? First things first, let's look at the top of the screen. At the top of the screen we have two tabs that we can click on. We've got the PvP build and we've got play PvP. Okay, so let's have a look at the PvP build first. Alright, so first things first, here's the PvP build. Now, PvP build, this will show you what you've already automatically got. Okay, so at the moment I'm running Rune of Fire. I can change that. I can click it and it gives me a list of whatever I want. And yeah, so I can change it to Travelers if I want to, or I can change it to Tempest, or yeah, I can basically change it to absolutely anything I want, as long as it's not locked. Locked stuff, I believe that you have to pay gold for. Okay, so bear that one in mind. If you haven't got it, you pay gold for it. Alright, so I could go like Necromancer, which is condition vitality, but that's not good for me. So let's have a look. Power, precision, and days duration? The days duration, not so much. Power, precision, yes. Power condition, no. Let's have a look. Healing. Power burn duration? That's good for me. I'm going to stick it with that. Alright, so I've got that now. And in my weapon, I can have 5% extra damage to movement impaired people, and inflict durability, but you can click these and change these as well. Okay, so that's the basics of your weapons and everything else, and you can change your amulet as well. So anything that's in here. Okay, so you've got Berserker amulet. I might change it for that actually. Berserker amulet. 1200 power, precision, ferocity, beautiful. That's what we like to see, right there. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that and stick with the Berserker. Right, so next line down, or next area down, you've got specializations. Now you can customize this yourself. When you come into this PvP lobby, it will make your character act as if it's level 80 with everything unlocked. Bear that in mind, guys. Everything unlocks. As long as you've got access to the Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, you will have access to your elite specializations for that class. I've used this lobby to dictate which class I would like to be, right? So when I was first working out if I wanted to be a Dragon Hunter, or if I wanted to be a Tempest or a Weaver or whatever, I decided to make a level 1 character, come into here, fiddle about with a couple of builds, have a little go in the PvP and see how the skills and I interacted, and see if I felt that it was something that I could grow into as I leveled up my character. Okay, ended up settling on my Tempest that I've got, which I will be swapping over to a Weaver when I've got the points for it, but I'm not sorting that out in the PvP because I'm used to how this is at the minute. Alright, so here we go. Right, so we've gone over the specializations. You can fiddle about with this if you want to. And there's Miss Champions as well. Honestly, not entirely sure what they're for. If you know what they're for, let me know in the comments below. I would love to find out. It'd be great to find out. Alright? So, let's go back to the equipment and let's go over that. Okay? So, we've got rune sigils, amulets, weapons. You can change for weapons. I'm not changing that for that. That's not happening. Anyway, so, down the bottom then, right here, it says click to select a build. Now, at level 1, you're not going to have anything. But what you can do is you can select one of these. Say you want a bruiser build, you can select the bruiser build. It will swap everything. So it's put me into a weaver mode, right? Not only did it put me into weaver mode, but it also made me dual wield the sword and dagger offhand. It changed the runes around for me. It changed my amulet for me. It's basically preset builds that will allow you to test different situations. Alright? So, yeah. So that one's just Arcane Water Air. That one's your basic PvP build for people that don't have the expansions. And then you've got Bruiser, which is Weaver. And then you've got Support, which is Tempest. Obviously I'm going to be swapping these back because, well, I want mine the way I want them. You can go into your own personal hero tab and sort out your own specializations yourself there. But it does do it for you. So these are all presets. So that's handy to know. Alright, it's handy to take note of. Next up, you want to know how you actually fight a PvP match. What you do is you come to the PvP tab at the top and you would click play right here. And that would queue you up. Alright, but bear in mind down here you've got leagues, and now leagues are unlocked. Complete 10 ranked season games to earn your skill rating. Alright, but you can only play ranked when you are level 20. Alright, I am a deer. I am level 12, as you can see down at the bottom of my screen. I have an purple XP bar. This dictates what level I am and how close I am to the next level. Alright. Sorry. Underneath the league tab, we have tournament. Now, tournaments go on, they open daily. One opens monthly, but they all have set time periods in which they open. So if you're there and you can find a group, and all you got to do to find a group is literally just press Y and then go to the looking for group section, and then if you go to player versus player, you've got tournaments there, and people will advertise their groups when tournaments are coming up, and then you can just join a group. It's nice and easy. You may not win, you may get knocked out in the first round, but you're going to get some rewards and it's going to be fun. Alright, so reward tracks are next. And for reward tracks, guys, the more PvP you play, the more XP you get towards each individual reward track. Now, I've selected Sorrow's Embrace first, and then once I've done that, I'll go Azkaban Catacombs, and then I'll keep going. I have accessed a little bit of Twilight Arbor dungeon track as well, but what happens is, when you go into PvP, you do your battle, you do your fight, you gain experience. Once you gain the experience enough to unlock the chest, you'll get the chest as a reward, and then you get all the lovely loot that's underneath. Alright? If you come and do daily PvP daily, you might want to take note of the daily PvP rewards that you can get, and the daily reward, like daily PvP challenges that are there as well. They're all there for today. I haven't done any, as you can see today. So yeah. And next you got Game Browser. This is for, I believe this is for private games. So this is where people just prat around and play with their friends and everything else. Alright? So yeah, that's the basics of PvP. What I'll do now is I'll jump into a game of unranked arena, 5v5. I'll have a little bit of a gameplay just so you can see what it's like. I will sort out my build previous, and then that'll be that. So enjoy the footage of me doing PvP. Okay, so I'm in a game. Alright, so there are different modes of PvP when you're in a 5v5 scenario. This one, for instance, the way that a team wins is by killing the bosses. Alright, so if I click off that and click M so I can highlight them. So what we'd have to do is come to this point here, collect the resources, bring them back here to acquire archers for defense, right? And also runners that will run bombs up here. Alright, and it's the first team to get to here and kill the enemy boss. The Red Lord or the Blue Lord. When that person dies, that enemy team wins, or that team wins. Alright, so here we go, we're getting into it. Enjoy the match. So there we go, one game done, and I had 10 kills and 2 deaths. So that's how you do PvP. And let's see what we can get in rewards for PvP, shall we? Okay, so we're back in the lobby, and what we do is we'll have a little look at what we've got. So I completed a couple of dailies. So there we go, daily completionist. I completed 3 dailies in one match. Look at that, that's beautiful right there. Let transmutation charge, and that was actually for completing a dungeon track. And let's have a look. Where is it? Can't remember. Anyway, and then we got spirit shards, and we got fallen hero chest, which gives us more to this. And then we got some shards of glory, some resonated silver, and we got more of it. And then we got another 2 chests for more of the dungeon track. Tome of knowledge for the dungeon track, that can go up there for my alternate character. And a veteran prototype F4 golem loot box. So there we go, we got a weapon, and we got a lab equipment thing, and then we got all this. See, we'll get lots and lots of stuff for doing a bit of PvP, just a tiny little bit, and you complete some dailies and you're all good. Look at that. So I'm going to use that actually. Oh no. Okay, so your next question might be, is that all there is to PvP? For playing PvP, yes. For the PvP zone or the PvP lobby itself, not quite. Over here we've got a banker, so we can access our actual personal bank. And over here we've got a laurel vendor. Okay, and we've also got a trade post, so you can actually access quite a lot of stuff from the PvP area itself. We've got a small vendor here as well, so we'll just sell junk to him. And then here we have a vendor. Now, I don't know how to get these Ascendant Shards of Glory. Some more advanced players that have been playing a longer time may actually know how to get some of these. Shards of Glory, obviously, I've just collected some of them. You do that through PvP dailies, I know that much. Alright, I apologise for not having the information about the rest of it, but to be perfectly honest, you can't expect me to know everything since I haven't been playing the game that long myself, but I am passing on the information that I do have, like I said at the start. Okay, so there are vendors here that you can purchase lots and lots of things from. So if you're wondering, just come and have a little look, take a little peek and see. If you have a look, you can even get PvP wings. Now, they're diddy, they're absolutely tiny, but if you work your way up to champion, they are actually kind of beautiful. The elite ones are beautiful even. And the champion ones are a little bit smaller, and the veteran ones are a little bit dinkier than that as well, like the recruits are after that. Alright, so there is that. As you can see, you can get essences as well, and certifications, and like mini llamas, and everything else. So it's worth coming and just having a little look, seeing if there's anything there that you need or require, and then just working your way towards it. And there are other normal vendors here as well, like this guy sells normal stuff. There's this guy who does hero challenges, and then there's this guy who sells normal armor, or woman who sells normal armor. And yeah, and there's even a part whereby just over here there's a combat master, and over here there's combat training, which is sparring. So you can spar against AI controlled characters, I believe. Or I believe there might be a way of doing it against other players, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, we're over on this island here. There's a waypoint here whereby you can go to Lion's Arch just through this Azura Gate. So all you'd have to do is just go to this waypoint and then go to the Azura Gate and go to Lion's Arch. So that's a quick way of getting at level 1 to go to our Lion's Arch. Just a quick tip on that one. You can also go to here, and there's plenty more over here. I think they're all generally the same, but it's worth having a little gander and having a little look just to see what is there. There's armor smithing stations and crafting stations over here as well, and everything else. Alright, so that is all I know about the PvP lobby and the PvP itself. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope at least some of you have found it helpful. If, on the other hand, you find that I've missed stuff that you know, please leave a comment in the comment section below and inform everyone else that is watching the video of things that I've missed. Alright, also passing the information to me is really helpful, and in future I may make another PvP video including more information that I have learnt from now until then. Alright, up until that point guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, I say again, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, happy gaming and peace!